Hello everyone. So welcome to the last video of this parabola revision. So till in the last video we discussed till this question. Okay, this was the last question we discussed, right? So I hope you are following all the questions. So now let's move to the next question here. The question is three normals are drawn. Three normals are drawn from the point c comma 0 to this curve y square equal to x, y square equal to x, which is a parabola y square equal to 4x form, right? Show that c must be greater than half. The first question is that c should be greater than half. ये आपको prove करना है. One normal is always x-axis. This is what you have to prove. Okay. Find c for which other two normals are perpendicular to each other. This is the question. Okay. So now see. If you have parabola y square equal to 4x, and the question is if you can draw three normals from any point, let's say h comma k. So I hope you remember one direct result that h should be greater than 2a. If h is greater than 2a, then you can draw three normals from h comma k. So now see h, what is this? This which point we are talking about? C comma 0. So that is c should be greater than 2a. What is a for this? This is 4a is equal to 1. That is a is equal to 1 by 4. So this is 1 by 4. So c should be greater than 1 by 2. That is what, this is how we can say this, right? This is, if you know this result, that is fine. Otherwise also it's not difficult to prove first this thing, c must be greater than half and one normal is always x-axis. You can see here, what is the normal to any parabola y square equal to 4x? What is the equation of normal with slope m? This is y is equal to mx minus 2m minus am cube. So let's say the normal has slope y m. This is y is equal to mx minus 2a. What is a for this parabola? 1 by 4. Y is equal to mx minus 2am minus am cube. Am cube. Correct? So this is the normal mx minus m by 2 minus m cube by 4. Correct? Now see, it is given that the normal is drawn from which point? Normal is passing through which point? C comma 0. Basically, it's like this. This is the parabola c comma 0. This is the point on x-axis. So you can see we are drawing three normals. One normal is this, and it is obvious that other normal will be x-axis only, because you can see this is the tangent at vertex and this is perpendicular to it. That means this is normal, right? And let's say this is the third normal. So this is how, but this is normal is passing through c comma 0. So if normal is passing through c comma 0, it will satisfy this equation. So what is this? C comma 0 put kar do. This is cm minus m by 2 minus m cube by 4 is equal to 0, right? Now you see this is m into c minus 1 by 2 minus m square by 4 is equal to 0, correct? Just taking m. Now either m is equal to 0 or m square by 4 should be equal to c minus 1 by 2, correct? These are the two conditions. Now what does this imply? If m is equal to 0, you can clearly see if m is equal to 0, what is the normal? What is the normal? If m is equal to 0, you can see this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0, that is x-axis. So this is one part you have to prove, that one normal is always the x-axis. One normal is always the x-axis, which is by diagram also you can say this, right? Now the second condition is show that c must be greater than half. Now we can get one normal from m is equal to 0. I want two more normal because we are drawing three normals. That means you should get two real values from this also. Now how will you get two real values from this? You can clearly see m square, that means this quantity should be positive, that means this should be greater than 0. So what does this imply? C is greater than half. So even if you don't remember this h greater than 2a, you can directly prove this, right? Now the next part is find c for which two normals are perpendicular to each other. What should be the value of this c so that the other two normals are perpendicular to each other? Obviously this is line perpendicular to, this is line x-axis, इसके corresponding जो x-axis होगा वो तो perpendicular नहीं हो सकता. So other two normals which are from this should be perpendicular. You can see here, if you find what are the slopes of other two lines. What are the slopes of other two lines? You can see if I find m1, this is equal to 2c minus 1 by 4. So this is 4 under root of this, and other root will be minus under root of 4 c minus 1 by 2. I hope this is clear. M1, m square is equal to plus minus. You can see plus minus 4 c minus root 2. Now these should be perpendicular to each other. That means the product should be equal to minus 1. So if I take the product of these two, m1, m2 equal to minus 1, you can see this is minus. This will become 4 c minus 1 by 2 should be equal to minus 1. Now you can check this. This is cancelled. So what is c? C is 4c is equal to 2. Sorry, this is, let me solve it here. This is 4c, let me write it here. This is 4c minus 2 is equal to 1. That is c is equal to 3 by 4. So what should be the value of c? C should be equal to 3 by 4 so that the lines are perpendicular to the normals are perpendicular to each other. So this is how you can solve this type of question. Okay, easy question. इसमें आपको सिर्फ normal का equation पता होना चाहिए, how to write the equation of normal, and then you can easily solve this. ठीक है, तो एक बार check कर लो. m1 m2 equal to minus 1 से we have this 4c minus half. This should be equal to minus 1. Calculation, you can check c is equal to 3 by 4. So I hope this is clear. Now let's move to the next question. If a chord which is not a tangent to this parabola y square equal to 16x has equation this 2x plus y is equal to p and midpoint h comma k, then what can be the possible combination of p h k? Okay, so now again see, let's say this is a parabola. Let's say this is the parabola. Now the question is y square equal to 16x, which we have some chord which is not the tangent. Let's say this is the chord 2x plus y is equal to p, and midpoint of this, okay, has this equation and midpoint h comma. So इस chord का, let's say this is the midpoint. Let's say this is the midpoint h comma k. ये इसका midpoint है chord का, ठीक है. Now what can be the possible values of p h k? This is the question. So you can clearly see I want to write the equation of this AB, this chord AB, whose midpoint is given to you h comma k. Now how to write the equation of chord whose midpoint is some point h comma k? You know this concept. This is t is equal to s1. Equation of chord whose midpoint is x1 comma y1 is t is equal to s1. यहाँ पे x1 y1 की place पर we have h comma k. कोई problem नहीं, right? So what is the equation of this AB? This is the equation of AB chord by chord with the given midpoint. So what is t? This is x1 y1. This is the parabola y square minus 16x equal to 0. How to write t? Replace x square y square with y1. So this is ky minus replace x with x plus x1 by 2. And what is s1? S1, just substitute this point in the equation of curve. This is k square minus 16h. Correct? This is the equation of this AB. So this is, if I just simplify, ky minus 8x minus 8h. This is k square minus 16h. Or if you arrange this, this is 8x, just taking on this side, minus ky minus plus k square minus 8h is equal to 0. Arrange कर दो इसको, 8x minus ky plus k square minus 8h. Right? Now this is the equation of AB. But equation of AB is given to you. Equation of AB is 2x plus y equal to p. So you can see equation of AB is 2x plus y minus p is equal to 0. So what does this imply? Both the equations are representing AB. That means they should be identical. So what is the condition for identical equation? I can say this is A1 upon A2. So let me write it here. This is A1 upon A2. That is 8 by 2 should be equal to B1 upon B2. This is minus K by 1, right? Is equal to C1 upon C2. So this is K square minus 8H divide by minus b. Check this, correct? Now, so from this you can clearly see k का वैल्यू आपको मिल ही गया है, k is equal to -4. K is equal to -4, and we have got the relation in HPK by using this. I can take this thing, so this is k square. If I just arrange this, if I take this and this is -4p is equal to k square. What is k square? 16 and -8h. Or you can say this is 4 का फैक्टर में कैंसिल कर दो, this is p is equal to -4 plus 2h. Right? K का value is -4 and p or h में this will be the relation. You can check this. This is -4p k square, that is 16 or -8h. And now arrange this, -4 को cancel कर दिया. This is -4 and 2. Correct? Now how will you get the values of h and p? This we have only one equation. So अब we know the relation between h and p should be this. So the values which satisfy this condition will be the answer. So now if you check the options, k should be -4. That means option A k should be -4. So this option A is not correct. Option D is not correct because k has to be -4. Now out of B and C, the option which will satisfy this condition will be the answer. So now you check. If I say p is equal to 2, so this is, if I put p is equal to 2, this is 2 is equal to p is equal to 2 and h is equal to 3. So this is -4 plus 6. You can see this is satisfying, correct? So this is one answer which is possible. Now other answer इसको भी check कर लेते हैं. p is equal to -2. अगर p का value -2 है, this is -2 -4 and what is h? h is equal to 2, that is 4. So this is not satisfying this. मतलब option B will be the answer for this question. Very easy question again, simple. T is equal to S1 पे value put करके compare करके you can get the answer. So this is, बस इसमें ये है कि आपको you have to just check the options. According to option you can check what can be the possible combinations of A, P, H and K. I hope this question is clear to you, right? Now let's move to the next question. The question here is, let A and B are two distinct points on this parabola. If the axis of the parabola touches a circle of radius r, having AB as its diameter, then the slope of line joining AB. Okay. So now see, AB are two distinct points, and the axis of parabola touches the circle of radius r having AB as diameter. मतलब AB को diameter मान के circle draw करो, that is touching axis of the parabola. This is the standard parabola y square equal to 4x. Let's say this is the parabola y square equal to 4x. Okay. Now A and B are 2 points on this, जिसको diameter मान के we are drawing circle which touches x-axis. So let's say this is AB. I'm just trying to draw. Okay, this is the circle which is having AB as diameter. This is AB is the diameter of this circle, and this is touching x-axis. Correct? Now the question is, इसका radius is r. Then what can be the slope of AB? Okay. So now if you want to find the slope of this line AB, and you can see I can have one same diagram on this side also. I can have, because it's not necessary that AB will be on this side only. I can have AB here and I can have this, correct? But that will be symmetrical. जो यहाँ पे होगा exactly same can be drawn on the other side of this x-axis, correct? So now see, if this is given that the radius of this circle is r, you can see this is the midpoint. Right? This is the center. And if I join this will be perpendicular. This is perpendicular. This is the radius r. Correct? Let's say I assume the point A. Point A is AT square, comma 2AT. AT1 square, comma 2AT1. A का value is 1. तो एक काम करते हैं, A का value 1 रख देते हैं. Let's assume point A as T1 square, comma 2T1. AT square, comma 2AT. A का value is 1. Similarly, what is point B? This is 8t square comma 280, तो ये क्या हो गया t2 हो गया. Now you can see here what is हमको slope find करना है. What is the slope of AB? Correct? Line joining AB. So this is y2 minus y1. This is 2 t2 minus t1. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is t2 square minus t1 square. So this you can say this is 2 upon t1 plus t2. This is 2 upon t1 plus t2. If you can find t1 plus t2, that means you can solve this question, because you can then find the radius of find the slope of this line. How will you get this? You can see हमने इस r को अभी तक use नहीं किया है. So how can you use this r? You can say if this is circle is touching x-axis, this is r. What is the coordinate of this point C? What is the coordinate of this point C? This is t1 square plus t2 square by 2, comma t1 plus t2. Midpoint formula लगा दिया, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Now see t1 plus t2, अगर ये x-axis को टच कर रहा है, तो can we say जो y कोऑर्डिनेट होगा वो r के बराबर ही होगा, मतलब t1 plus t2 should be equal to r. Understand this? Touching x-axis, perpendicular line, that means इसका जो y कोऑर्डिनेट होगा वो r के बराबर होगा magnitude wise. Correct? Or you can say t1 plus t2 can be equal to minus r. Why minus r? Because I can have a similar diagram on this side. I'll just try to draw this. ऐसा एक सिमेट्रिक डायग्राम ऐसा भी हो सकता है, जिसके लिए ए बी सिमेट्रिकली प्लेस्ड होगा. करेक्ट? यहाँ पर आप ऐसा बोल सकते हो, देखो y कोऑर्डिनेट ऑफ दिस पॉइंट विल बी मॉड्यूलस ऑफ r, एंड मॉड्यूलस ऑफ r रखोगे तो इट विल बी प्लस r माइनस r. सो व्हाट इज द पॉसिबल स्लोप ऑफ AB? स्लोप ऑफ AB will be equal to 2 upon plus or minus r. That is, what is the slope of AB? That is C or D. That is 2 by r or minus 2 by r. This is how you can solve this question. ठीक है? अब this, if you do, अगर ऐसा क्लिक नहीं होता है तो फिर आपको पूरा सर्कल का इक्वेशन फाइंड करो, देन उसके बाद सॉल्व करके देखो. दैट विल बी थोड़ा सा लेंथी, बट यू कैन डू दैट आल्सो. यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली आपको नजर आ जाएगा. ठीक है? So this is clear. Now let's move to the next question. If one end of a focal chord is at 1,4, then the length of focal chord is. This is a direct formula based question. If you remember this, मैं एक बार concept याद करा देता हूँ. Let's say this is a focal chord. This is the standard parabola y square equal to 4ax. If one end of the focal chord is at square comma 2at, the other end will be a by t square comma minus 2a by t, because if you remember t1 t2 is equal to minus 1. This is the property of focal chord. t1 t2 should be equal to minus 1. तो यहाँ पे आप देखोगे इसका t1 और इसका t2 प्रोडक्ट, that should be minus 1. उससे आपको ये मिलता है. ठीक है? This is only for focal chord. And if this is a focal chord, what is the length of focal chord? This is a. What is the length of focal chord? This is AB. This is a t plus 1 by t whole square. This is the length of focal chord, but t is the parameter of the point. Correct? Now see, if you want to directly apply this, what is the length of focal chord at 1,4? So यहाँ पे let's say this is 1,4. So you can see what is this? This is 2at is equal to 4. What is the value of a? A is equal to 4. This is 8t is equal to 4. मतलब क्या हो गया? t is equal to 1 by 2. a का वैल्यू 4. ठीक है? a का वैल्यू 4 पुट करके you can simplify this. Now t का वैल्यू is 1 by 2. So what is AB? Length of focal chord. What is AB? This is a. A is 4. 1 by 2 plus 2 whole square. So now you can easily solve this. This is 25. Okay, 25. Correct? हाँ. Divide by 4. So what is the answer? Option B is the answer. Simple application of this. Right? Otherwise आप ऐसा भी कर सकते हो. It's not necessary कि अगर फॉर्मूला नहीं है तो नहीं कर पाओगे. You can find the equation of this line because this is the focal chord. Focal chord से पास करा दो. You can find the equation of this line and then find this coordinate, distance formula लगा के solve कर लो. But if you remember all these results, so time, it saves your time. Okay, exam में time बचाना is very important. So let's move to the next question now. So sorry, this is the last question which we are going to discuss. This was a passage question which was asked in JEE Advanced 2013. So there are two parts of this. Let's start solving this. The first part is, if PQ is a focal chord of this parabola y square equal to 4x, PQ is the focal chord of this parabola y square equal to 4x. The tangent to this parabola at P and Q meet at a point lying on some line y is equal to 2x plus a. Okay, so now see, let's draw the diagram first. This is the parabola, y square equal to 4x. Okay, and PQ focal chord है, so let's draw focal chord. This is PQ focal chord passing through focus. Now the tangents at P and Q. Let's draw the tangent at P and Q. This is one tangent, another tangent. Tangent at P and Q intersect at a point lying on some line. ठीक है, ये जो point है, this is lying on the line y is equal to 2x plus a. ऐसा कुछ line होगा. ठीक है, ये randomly draw कर रहा हूँ 2x plus a. ठीक है. Now the question is what is the length of PQ? आपको PQ का लेंथ फाइंड करना. देखो एक ही टाइम है. Now first you observe here, this is the standard parabola, this is the line, point of intersection. First thing you observe, this is the focal chord, and if this is the focal chord, the tangents at the ends of focal chord intersect at 90 degree on the directrix of the parabola. ये हमारी कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज है जो आपको पता होनी चाहिए, because this is the director circle of this parabola. ठीक है, so now see, ये x axis y axis, this is directrix. ठीक है, ये x y. So tangents at the ends of a focal chord intersect on directrix at 90 degree. This is the property, right? Now अभी तो हमको फर्स्ट पार्ट पे देखो PQ फाइंड करना है. तो how can you find PQ? Let's say this is point, this is the standard parabola. This is at square, at1 square comma 2at1, and this is at2 square comma 2at2. Correct? Assuming point P and Q on this parabola. Now we know what is the point of intersection of tangents at T1 and T2. What is the point of intersection of tangents at T1 and T2? You can find the equation of tangent at T1. You can find the equation of tangents at T2. Let's go up, let's say R, and you can solve. Or otherwise, remember what is the point of intersection of tangents at T1 and T2 to the standard parabola y square equal to 4x. Again, it's very important. थोड़ा time बचेगा, ठीक है? A T1 T2, comma A T1 plus T2. This is how we can write the point of intersection of tangents at point P and Q. Now you see, ये आप या तो solve करके देख लो point of intersection of tangents, or otherwise you should remember this point of intersection. Important point, right? Now, if this is a focal chord, we know what is T1 T2. T1 T2 is equal to minus 1. T1 T2 is equal to minus 1. So you can see this is the point R, which is minus A, and this is I can remove one, reduce one variable here. This is A, T2, T1, and what is T2? T2 is equal to minus T1 by T1. Check कर लीजिए. This is the point we have got. This is the property of focal chord. The endpoints T1, T2 product is equal to minus 1. Now we know that this is a point on this line. What is that? Y is equal to 2x plus a. So इसको satisfy करेगा. So satisfy करा दो इसको. So if I satisfy this, if I put this here, this is x is equal to minus a and y is equal to this. So this is a T1 minus 1 by T1 is equal to minus 2a. Correct? X का value minus 2a. Sorry, x का value minus a और ये plus a. I hope this is clear. So this is, you can see, T1 minus 1 by T1. T1 minus 1 by T1. Let me write it here. This is T1 minus 1 by T1 is equal to minus 1. Correct? T1 minus T1 1 by T1 is equal to minus 1. ठीक है? तो ये आ गया आपके पास. हमको फाइंड क्या करना है? We have to find the equation of this PQ. तो आप ध्यान से देखो, what is the equation of this? Sorry, not equation of PQ. Length of PQ. PQ is a focal chord. PQ is a focal chord, and we know what is the length of focal chord. This is a t plus 1 by t whole square. T क्या है? T is the parameter of any one n. किसी भी n का parameter assume कर सकते हो t को. So what is this? This is a t 1 plus 1 by t1 whole square. This is the length of focal chord. Otherwise आप क्या कर सकते हो? Distance formula आप भी solve कर सकते हो. But you should know all these basic results. Important point ये है, ठीक है? This is the length of focal chord. What is T? T is the end of any one end of the focal chord. तो ये हमने इसको assume कर लिया T1. Now how will you get T1 plus 1 by T1 का square? We know T1 minus 1 by T1. So this is, you can see here. अब बस calculation देख लो. This is, what is the square? This is T1 square plus 1 by T1 square minus 2 is equal to 1. What is T1 square plus T2 square? T1 square plus 1 by T1 square. You can say this is equal to 3. तो यहाँ से you can say this is, यहाँ पर लिख देता हूँ मैं, T1 plus 1 by T1. T1 square plus 1 by T1 square is equal to 3. तो इसका वैल्यू देखो ध्यान से क्या आएगा. This is A. T1 square plus 1 by T1 square, उसका वैल्यू हो गया 3 और प्लस 2 होगा. तो what is the answer? This is 5A. कैलकुलेशन चेक कर लो. इसका स्क्वायर करोगे T1 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 by T1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 आएगा. तो T1 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 by T1 स्क्वायर का वैल्यू 3 है. तो this is 3 plus 2, that is 5. So what is the length of focal chord? This is 5A. That is option B is the answer for this question. So I hope this is clear. How you got this point? How you got this distance, length of focal chord. ठीक है? यहाँ पे कुछ रिजल्ट्स हैं. देखो ये हम डायरेक्टली यूज किया है. It saves time. We have used this result. It saves time. Otherwise आपको ये सब कुछ derive करना पड़ेगा. So it's always important to remember all these results. Now second part ध्यान से देखो. If the chord PQ subtend an angle theta at the vertex, if this chord PQ subtend an angle theta at the vertex, so now see, PQ is subtending angle theta at vertex. ये chord PQ, इसने ये ऐसे angle theta subtend किया, ठीक है? Then what is tan theta? तो अल्टीमेटली आपको थीटा का वैल्यू, tan theta का वैल्यू फाइंड करना है. तो देखो tan theta का वैल्यू फाइंड करने के लिए क्या रिक्वायर्ड होगा? What is the slope of OP and what is the slope of OQ? m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. So now see, काम करते हैं, next पेज पे चलते हैं. What is the slope? Let me write slope of OP. This is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. ये देखो 2at1 minus 0, ठीक है? So this is 2at1 divided by at1 square. So this is 2 by t1. Similarly, slope of OQ क्या हो जाएगा? This is 2 by t2. ठीक है? 2 by t1, 2 by t2. Now, what is the slope of this line? What is the angle between OP and OQ? You can see here. This is slope of OP 2 by t1. Slope of OQ 2 by t2. So what is that angle tan theta? m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2, 1 plus m1 m2, m1 m2 is 4 by t1 t2. I hope this is clear. m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. देखो, what is the relation between t1 and t2? एक relation तो है t1 t2 is equal to -1. तो उसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हो? This is 2 by t1 minus 2. What is t2? t2 is equal to 1 by t2 क्या होगा? 1 by t2 is equal to minus t1. ठीक है, इसको अरेंज कर लिया. 1 by t2 is equal to minus t1. तो 1 by t2 is equal to minus t1. तो ये माइनस माइनस प्लस हो गया. ठीक है, upon t1 t2 is equal to -1, so this will become 1 minus 4. So what is this value? This is 2 t1 plus 1 by t1, t1 plus 1 by t1 upon 3 modulus. Now what is t1 plus 1 by t1? इसके लिए क्या करोगे? You can see we have just derived this t1 minus 1 by t1 is equal to minus 1. We know that t1 minus 1 by t1 is minus 1. So what is t1 plus 1 by t1? तो ये तो आपको पता ही है. How can you write this? t1 square plus, let me write it again. This is t1 minus 1 by t1. ठीक है? t1 plus t1 square plus 1 by t1 square minus 2 is equal to 1. Correct? So you can see this is t1 square plus 1 by t1 square plus 2 is equal to 2. Is equal to sorry, plus 4. This will be fine. एक सेकेंड, हमने क्या किया है? प्लस 4 दोनों साइड पे कर दिया. ठीक है? You can see this is plus 4 on this side, plus 4 on this side, right? So what is this? This is t1 plus 1 by t1 whole square is equal to 5. Right? So now you can check this. This is 2 root 5 divided by 3. Right? अब देखो प्रॉब्लम इस क्वेश्चन में देखो क्या है. Just wait. Yeah. We have got the magnitude of this tan theta will be equal to 2 root 5 by 3. 2 root 5 by 3. But see here, in the options also, you can see we have 2 root 5 by 3. You can see we have 2 root 5 by 3. 2 root 5 by 3 in. But we have to identify whether this tan theta will be acute angle or obtuse angle. ये आपको identify करना पड़ेगा. Because we have both positive as well as negative. But you can just observe here. If this angle is 90 degree, इसका मतलब क्या है? PQ. इसको अगर आप सर्कल डायमीटर मान के सर्कल ड्रॉ करोगे, let me try to draw the diagram. इसको अगर आपने सर्कल ड्रॉ किया, डायमीटर मान के सर्कल ड्रॉ किया, इट विल, ऐसा कुछ सर्कल मान लो, ड्रॉ कर दिया आपने PQ को डायमीटर मान के, तो दिस एंगल इज 90 डिग्री, मतलब ये इस पॉइंट से पास होगा, R पॉइंट से पास होगा. और अगर ये डायमीटर है, PQ डायमीटर है, दिस एंगल इज 90 डिग्री, देन थीटा हैज टू बी ऑब्ट्यूज एंगल. बिकॉज ये ध्यान से देखना, दिस इज डायमीटर, दिस एंगल इज 90 डिग्री. तो इसके अंदर आप पॉइंट जैसे जैसे अंदर इंक्रीज करोगे तो एंगल इंक्रीज होगा, 90 से ऊपर जाएगा, मतलब एंगल ऑब्ट्यूज एंगल होगा. ये 90 से बड़ा होगा, ये 90 से बड़ा होगा. ठीक है? ये 90 होगा. दैट मींस tan theta will be a negative value because we are talking about a obtuse angle. So what is the final answer? We will say this is minus 2 root 5 by 3. We will not say positive 2 root 5 by 3. ठीक है? तो understand this. यहाँ से हमने tan theta का वैल्यू फाइंड किया, मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड किया, बट यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई वेदर दिस इज पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव. सो आई होप दिस इज क्लियर. दिस इज हाउ वी कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. So that's it for parabola revision. I hope you have understood all the concept. You have enjoyed solving these questions. Please do revise all these questions again and try to solve on your own. Okay. So that's it for now. In the next videos again, we will start with some another chapter. So that will be again a good revision for you. So that's it for now. Thank you.